Welcome to this Retrospect template walkthrough. On my screen, you see two browser windows. On the left-hand side, you see the screen that I will use to show you what a facilitator sees. And on the right-hand side, you see the screen that I will use to show you what a participant sees. Your participant can join using any type of device. If they join using a desktop, they will practically see the same thing as you do. But if they join using a smartphone, they will see an adapted view. That is why I'm using a smartphone in this example. When you create your retrospect, you will type in the topic or the sprint that you are working on. Let's start by adding a new participant. Ask them to head to svava.app and then enter the code for this session. When everyone is joined, it is time to start working. Head to the next activity using the arrows at the bottom of your screen or the arrows on your keyboard. The first activity is called Contribute. And the 4 questions that you will work with here are all predefined according to the retrospective method. Your participants use his or her own device to share their input. In this step, participants will only see their own input to make sure that they don't affect each other. When you've gathered enough findings, or if the time is up, head to the next step. In this step, you will ask your participants to present their contributions. Pick the person that you would like to present and give them some time to share their input. When everyone is presented, head to the next step. Next up is clustering, and this is where you will combine duplicate or similar input. Head into the category that you would like to work with first. You see all of the input that's being created. You can zoom in or zoom out. And you can also add input here as more of a collaborative contribution activity. When you've found input that you would like to combine, click it and cluster. You can pick one of the names of the existing cards or create a new one. You see the cluster created here as a stack. Do this for each category and then head on to the next part of the meeting. Next up is voting. Participants use their own devices to share their votes. The default setting is 3 votes per user, but as you see, I've changed this here, and you can do this at this step or when you create the meeting. Ask your participants to look at all of the input and then distribute their votes. When time is up, or when everyone has cast their votes, take the next step. The last step is picking action items. Here you can see how the ideas or findings rank, and you can use this as guidance to which should be your action items. You can pick as many as you like and simply click them to use them as your action items. When you've all agreed, head to the next step. And here you see the action items that you have decided upon, and you're now ready to close the session. Your participants can sign up if they want to download the results themselves, and when you close the meeting, you have the result here as a spreadsheet ready to be downloaded. Thank you so much for your time, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out using the chat function.